comes the, y'all don't really want it like, here comes the.
Hey, I'm not sure if you know which day it is, but it's the 4th of July, and I'm going to do this narration right, with a nice cold beer and the American flag sheath around me as I talk. So, but first of all, happy 4th of July to everyone. Celebrate your independence if you're in America, and all that other happy, government implemented things and stuff. But most important, have fun, drink beer if you're of age. If you're not of age, watch everyone else drink. I don't know. And do fun stuff like that. But today, to get into the battle, instead of talking about the freedom of all of us, we're going to talk about Pokemon. Now, today I have actually a really good battle that I literally just had a couple minutes ago, and I was excited about it because it was a passerby that actually almost kind of sort of listened to what I posted up. I said I was looking for like an NU battle, and the only thing that's not NU here, I believe, is actually, you know what? I think Fraligator is NU at the moment, but it's probably not going to be long because that thing's overpowered as shit. However, it is an NU team, and I am excited about that because I had an NU team that I really wanted to try. And here are my guys. I have a Sudowoodo. I don't know if you've ever even seen one of these in competitive before, but I got one. I raised one up, and I bred one and did all that. I have a Zebstrika. What's more American than an electric zebra? Besides Braviary, but I don't have one of those, so this is going to have to do. Also, I have my Choice Banded Dodrio. I absolutely love this Pokemon. It's so underrated. I have my Noctowl, my Quick Feet Ursaring, which I couldn't resist on bringing with me because I really enjoy that set. And I'm also bringing an Executor. So, enough of me rambling and bambling on. We're going to get on to the battle against Connor. Now, I know he's going to lead off with the Persian because it's pretty much like a lead Persian set. So I'm going to end up leading off with Sudowoodo. Look at him. He just flips out of the ball and just stands there, just completely still. Like you can't see him. I don't know what it is about this Pokemon, it just always makes me laugh. So he does lead with the Persian as I expected. He's going to go for a U-turn. I know I could eat that up. I am max HP, max defense, so I know I could take it well. And I realize that he, setting up Stealth Rocks really isn't a problem. Like, I could just go for it. For whatever he wants to go into. He's actually going to get his Ursaring in right off the bat. He does want to get his Quick Feet boost. And what I figured here was I actually carry Rock Tomb, which is going to take away his Toxic boost and just pretty much leave him toxic. So he's going to go safe. He doesn't carry Close Combat. He just carries a Brick Break, which I guess it's a safer play so you don't drop, or a safer move selection, I should say, so you don't drop your defenses. But I'm going to go for the Rock Tomb, take away his Quick Feet boost, and I'm going to recover with little leftovers. I know I could take any secondary hit that he wants to throw at me just because I am so defensive, and I'm going to want to go for an Earthquake. However, this little guy, every time I use him, has fallen to a crit. Every time. And he just flops on his butt, and he's just going to sit back in his Pokeball. I feel so bad just because, I never really get to use him, and I'm excited to use him, and then he just gets critted and knocked out. So I figure I'm just going to go into Pollo Loco because I don't want to go into my own Ursaring because I don't want to go for a close combat and then drop my defenses. So I'm just going to go for a Choice Banded Drill Peck, see what he wants to go into. He's going to bring in the Persian now. The Persian is going to be a problem just for the fact that my Sudowoodo is no longer around. So my only other wall I have, which is my Noctowl, my Hooters, which is my shiny Noctowl, and to take a hit. But unfortunately, I can't even touch the Persian because my only offensive move I have is Nightshade, and that's a Ghost type, and I can't affect this at all. And that means I can't touch his Noctowl either. So he's actually going to end up taunting me, which I think I was just going to go for a Roost to see what he was going to do. So I do end up just going for the Roost, but nothing happens. Now I have to switch out just for the fact that I can't touch him. So it turns out he actually switches out too. I don't know why he didn't go for a U-turn, but for the fact that I couldn't touch it, I need to get out of there. So I don't want him to know that I can't touch him, so I'm just going to switch out. Now it turns out I get lucky because he actually goes into his Fraligator here, and I'm going to switch into my Ursaring. And since I did just switch out in a hard switch, I am going to get my Quick Feet boost, which means I will be able to go for a Toxic boosted Facade, which unfortunately is not enough to take out the Fraligator. It only does about 75%, so he's going to be able to live and then go for a Waterfall and just demolish. but I will live the hit. However, the Toxic is going to take me out. So that's the price you pay for running Quick Feet or some type of Guts variant Pokemon. So I am actually going to go into my Blitzkrieg, which is my Zebstrika, and I'm going to go for a Volt Switch. Now, he doesn't want to lose his Feraligatr yet, so he's actually going to go into his Aromatisse to end up taking the hit. Now, if you have ever seen Aromatisse, first of all, you may be in awe, because that is just one scary looking poke. But besides the fact, it is extremely defensive and very hard to take down. Now, I am going to go into my Pollo Loco because I know these things usually do run more specially defensive, and nothing really wants to take a Choice Banded Brave Bird. He probably doesn't know that I'm Choice Banded at this time, but he's going to find out in about 2 seconds. Now, I am going to go for the Brave Bird on the Weezing, and it's going to do a ridiculous amount of damage. Now, he's in the position either to let his Weezing go, or he's going to switch out into something to take a hit, which he does have the Feraligatr to fodder off. So what's going to happen is he is going to switch out, go into his Feraligatr, get a little bit more recoil damage on me, and see where we go from there. So as I do go for the Brave Bird for Merica, the bird with no wings flying up in the air and taking excuse me, and taking out the opponent. So the Feraligatr is going to go down. The Persian is going to come in. I do not want to take a fake out, so I actually make a pretty, risky play. I know Zebstrika has really horrible defenses, but I know I can at least take a fake out. So what I do here is I end up switching in on the fake out, and I know I can outspeed him the next turn because he showed me that he uses Life Orb, so I know he's not Scarfed or anything, and I will be able to take him out with a Wild Charge. So I am running Mixed Zebstrika, so I figured I didn't want to go for a Volt Switch because I wanted to see what he wanted to switch in, because I didn't want to give him initiative at all, and I could always Volt Switch out or Hard Switch out for whatever I wanted. Now, the Aromatisse is going to come in, and I don't want to take more Life Orb damage, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to Hard Switch out, and I'm going to go into my Executor, which I love this nickname. We're going into Sunny Side Up, but he's like a giant coconut walking egg thing. It's whatever, so he's going to end up going for a Trick Room. Now here, I do carry the Sludge Bomb for coverage, just in case. He's going to go for a Calm Mind here, but I'm kind of okay with that because I do have the Life Orb, and I do have a super effective move on it, and my special attack is like base 125, a ridiculous amount. So I am going to take it out. It's going to do a ridiculous amount, and he's actually going to end up going for the Draining Kiss here, and that's actually going to do more than I wanted it to, but I do live it, and he's not going to get enough health back to live another Sludge Bomb, so I will be able to go for a second one and take out the Aromatisse. But now I'm in a little bit of a bind, just for the fact that the Trick Room is still up. And with the Trick Room being up, that means that he can outspeed me. Now here, I end up staying in just because, really, and I figured I can get a free switch in to my Zebstrika, and then it struck me, and I was like, wait a second. How many turns of Trick Room have gone already? So what I do is here I switch out to Zebstrika, and then I realize what I've done, and I switch out to my Noctowl, and now I've realized what I've done again is the fact that I can't even touch this Noctowl because I only have Nightshade as my only attacking move. He does get a crit, but that really doesn't matter because I am especially defensive. Excuse me. So now the dimensions twist, and now I will be back in the advantage. I can't switch in my my Pollo Loco because I don't want to take a hit, and I don't want to take recoil damage from the Brave Bird. It just didn't seem worth the risk because if I lose the Dodrio, then I lose the game. Pretty much because Zebstrika is going to end up dying from Life Orb and recoil. So actually he ends up switching out here, and luckily I end up switching out too because I can't do anything. I decided to just, on this play, I was going to fodder off the Zebstrika and then get a free switch into my Dodrio and then go from there. But turns out he ends up switching into the Weezing as I switch into the Zebstrika, so I do get a little lucky. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to go for the Volt Switch. I figured it would probably take out from this range, especially with the Life Orb, and it does just, shuffle right over into the Fainted section. And I do end up living again, even with the Life Orb recoil, and I will be able to get a safe switch into my Dodrio, where I will be able to finish off the game with a Choice Banded Brave Bird, which is a beautiful thing. and I will be able to take out the Noctowl. He will take Stealth Rock damage, so it is a guaranteed OHKO from this range. But this hit is going to end up being the battle. I thought it was a really good battle, especially for a passerby. Like, when I saw his team, I was like, holy, wait a second. This man has an NU team, and I was very excited for that. Thought it was the coolest thing. So, you know, props to you, Connor, for bringing around an NU team and passerby. I like that stuff. But once again, let me wish everybody a happy 4th of July. Go enjoy time with your family, with your friends. Be safe, and I'm out of here. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.